Eric Dane, best known for his role as McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy, has died at 53. Less than a year ago, he revealed his ALS diagnosis and was open about his experience living with the disease.
My dominant side
is your right side?
Yeah, my left side is functioning. My right side is completely stopped working.
His family confirmed that Eric Dane died on February 19, 2026, and said he was not alone. He spent his final days surrounded by the people he loved most. With heavy hearts, we share that Eric Dane passed on Thursday afternoon following a courageous battle with ALS. He spent his final days surrounded by dear friends, his devoted wife, and his two beautiful daughters, Billy and Georgia, who were the center of his world.
I mean, I really, at the end of the day, just all I want to do is spend time with my family and work a little bit if I can.
His family also thanked fans for their support, saying Eric adored his fans and was grateful for the love shown to him throughout his career and illness. They asked for privacy as they mourn his loss. Tributes from Eric Dane's friends and colleagues began appearing almost immediately. Many of the messages came from his Grey's Anatomy co-stars, who had worked closely with him during one of the most important chapters of his career. Kevin McKidd, who played Dr. Owen Hunt, shared a brief but heartfelt message, writing, "Rest in peace, buddy." Actress Sarah Drew, known for her role as Dr. April Kepner, also honored him, posting a tribute that simply read, "Rest in peace." Kim Raver, who portrayed Dr. Teddy Altman, remembered him as someone unforgettable, writing, "Eric was a light." Beyond Grey's Anatomy, tributes came from colleagues and friends across his career. Actress Alyssa Milano, who worked with Dane on Charmed, reflected on his presence and personality in a deeply personal message. She wrote, "I can't stop seeing that spark in Eric's eye right before he'd say something that would either make you spit out your drink or rethink your entire perspective. My heart is with the people who were lucky enough to be his home." Euphoria creator Sam Levinson said he was heartbroken, adding, "Working with him was an honor. Being his friend was a gift." His Valentine's Day co-star Ashton Kutcher also honored him, writing on Ike's "Miss you, buddy. Let's keep fighting the fight to solve ALS." Nina Dobrev shared her own tribute on Instagram, calling him, "He was warm, generous, prepared, and so passionate about what he did." John Stamos, his longtime friend, shared an emotional message, writing in part, "R.E.P. buddy, good guy, too soon." Eric Dane leaves behind his wife, his daughters, and millions of fans who grew up watching him on screen. For those closest to him, he was more than an actor. He was a husband, a father, and a friend whose loss is deeply felt. Rest in peace, Eric. With such a large cast, Grey's Anatomy has quite a lot of personalities that sometimes didn't mix very well. For example, back in 2007, during a backstage argument, Isaiah Washington, also known as Dr. Preston Burke, allegedly used homophobic slur toward his co-star, T.R. Knight, also known as Dr. George O'Malley. The whole situation was made more unpleasant by the fact that Knight had not yet publicly came out as gay when the scandal broke. This argument pushed him to confirm his sexuality shortly afterward. Surprisingly, it didn't stop Washington from referring to Knight as no less than, quote, faggot at the Golden Globes.
No, I did not call TR a faggot. It never happened. Never happened.
The second accident caused him to be fired from the show. Years after, he returned in season 10, but the cameo did very little to revive Washington's career. The show and its fans will probably never recover from the loss of Dr. Derek Shepherd, who died as a result of incompetent medical care after a car crash. Killing McDreamy and the show's central love story along with him was such an unexpected move that it didn't take long for rumors to start circulating. According to reports, actor Patrick Dempsey was fired either for acting like a diva on set, having a messy and emotional affair with a show staffer, or maybe both.
There was a lot written that you'd become a diva on set.
Right, I can understand why people would say that.
Depending on which tabloid version of the story you choose to believe. In any case, it seems like he crossed Shonda Rhimes, and it was the end of McDreamy. It's unequivocally clear that Shonda Rhimes does not deal with divas, bad attitudes, or anything that creates drama on her sets.
Have you ever killed off a character because you didn't like the actor?
In an interview shortly after the exit of Dempsey, Rhimes proved it once again.
Yes.
Yes!
And I'm not naming names.
No!
Well, everyone kind of knew who she was talking about. Dempsey, however, claimed in his exit interview that everything was good, with Rhimes and his on-screen wife, Ellen Pompeo. As one of TV's most iconic on-screen couples, many thought that Ellen Pompeo and Patrick Dempsey would be incredibly close.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Nevertheless, after Dempsey's departure from the show, Pompeo hinted that things hadn't actually been that great between them offset.
I know it's sad when people leave, but change is a part of life, and I think change ultimately is what keeps the show fresh and interesting.
During the interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Pompeo revealed that Dempsey's departure was a turning point for her because he had often been used as leverage against her. What a twist, huh? Moreover, in late 2018, Pompeo confirmed she hadn't spoken to Dempsey since he left the show.
We have not spoken, but I will always have a place in my heart for Patrick.
She made it clear there was no special friendship over 11 years they were working together. Sorry for breaking the image of the perfect couple? Well, at least their on-screen love story seemed unbeatable, unlike Dr. Shepard's previous marriage, destroyed by handsome McSteamy.
I'm seeing Lexi. Well, I'm sleeping with her too, but it's more than that. We're happy. I'm happy.
By the way, we have something about McSteamy as well.
McSteamy.
He was played by Eric Dane, who was also embroiled in some scandals and drama during his time on Grey's Anatomy. Back in 2009, a blog site released a nude tape that involved Dane, his then-wife, and former beauty queen, Corianne Peniche.
You can't take that seriously. It'd be awkward if you did.
The video went viral, but a few years later, Dane made even louder headlines by entering a rehab facility in Los Angeles because of his addiction to painkillers. In 2014, the Euphoria actor spoke to People magazine about the leaked tape. "We've all made mistakes. My one regret is that I got the person I love most wrapped up in all that. Rebecca," Dane said candidly. However, 5 years later, he redressed the situation. Eric has transformed into a man who lives with no regrets. He told Glamour magazine, "Was it a mistake? Absolutely not. 3 consenting adults, one of them being my wife? I wasn't doing anything wrong," he said. The actor continued that he would not apologize for his life experiences, saying, "It's my life experience, and I am at peace with all of it." Of his previous comment about involving his then-wife, Dane clarified to Glamour, "I was most likely referring to the drug use that was alluded to in the video, and was that a mistake? Again, I don't necessarily think I was breaking any laws and corrupting anybody." Rebecca was allegedly heard saying in the video that she needed to lie down because she was high. In 2011, McSteamy booked himself into rehab at the height of his Grey's Anatomy fame. The actor developed an addiction to painkillers following a sports injury. He completed a 30-day treatment program and began filming season 8 of Grey's Anatomy afterward.